Members of Congress have been loading up on defense stocks, and I think I finally figured out why. Just a few days ago, Israel executed Operation Rising Lion. This entailed sending 200 fighter jets to Iran, targeting several nuclear and uranium enrichment facilities. This begs the question, why did they do this? Well, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu answered that question in his latest YouTube video.
If not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be within a few months. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival.
But here's where things get really weird. The 200 fighter jets I mentioned earlier, well, those likely consisted of the F-35, F-16, and F-15. And for those of you wondering, the company that manufactures these jets is called Lockheed Martin. The interesting thing about this is that Lockheed stock, LMT, was up nearly 4% the same day that Operation Rising Lion started. And that happened despite the rest of the market having a pretty big down day. This made me curious to know if any politicians were buying Lockheed Martin stock before this happened. And sure enough, they were. It turns out that House Republican Jefferson Shreve bought $50,000 worth of LMT stock on April 11th. And just 4 days before his purchase, House Democrat Jared Moskowitz bought $15,000 worth. At this point, you probably won't be surprised to know that both of these politicians sit on the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Now, I'm not saying they knew something before it happened, but this picture of Jared Moskowitz near Benjamin Netanyahu speaks volumes. Also, Trump told Reuters that the White House quote-unquote knew everything regarding to Israel's aggression towards Iran before it happened. Now, there's no credible evidence yet, but it sure does sound like an important piece of information that the House Foreign Affairs Committee would need to have to continue doing its job effectively. For now, I'll be keeping an eye on both these politicians' stock trades. And for those of you who want to see exactly what Shreve and Moskowitz are trading, just look up Altaneer to see the full list. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one.